How's it going, everyone? Benjamin here, back again with another video. I'm gonna be doing another commentary video. This is gonna be an OWC fight. It's gonna be against a quite spammy Kimbo Slice created fire, and I'm just gonna run through the video, with a bit of commentary on how I went about the fight and keys to success more than anything. So I hope you enjoy. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Now coming into this, I knew what to expect. It's OWC. He's 6'6", 260 pounds, 84-inch reach. He's got the reach advantage on me, but not too much. So here we are, just staring each other down deep into our souls as we go to war. Here we go. Right. So in the first round, what I'd like to do is establish, I don't want to show all of the skill set. Obviously, you don't want to throw everything in the whole kitchen sink at him in the first round, because then he'll probably be able to figure it out. And you want to kind of pace yourself as well. What I find with a lot of these spammers is, they punch themselves out. A lot of them will do that. And I'm looking at this guy coming into this. I'm seeing that he's a Philly shell. So what I'm going to be focusing on is landing that hook straight, or the right straight on him, because it's wide open, because he's walking right into me. But also, I don't want to sit in the pocket for too long. I want to kind of keep my distance, use my jab, keep him guessing, not throw the same thing over and over again. So I'm using my steps, staying out of range, keep him punching, keeping him busy. What you don't want to do here is just, if you see him, I think you'll find later in the fight he starts to back up a bit, which is where some people might struggle. That he's trying to adapt, he's trying to make adjustments, which is fine. That's good. It's a good start. But what you want to do is, you don't want to just sit back. You want to keep these guys punching all day, all fight. Keep them punching, keep them busy, because he wants to punch. So here we are. We're quite comfortable here, He's not proven to be too aggressive. Like, he is landing some on me, but I'm also landing very clean strikes on him as well. And he's throwing a few wing punches, trying to get them in. They're very dangerous, as you'll see as the fight goes on. Very dangerous. So I tried to land a leap and hook there, because sometimes they don't see that, and he is stepping to his right. He's not stepping to his left very often, which is a big thing. You can step to your left with left hand punches, or right hand punches if you're comfortable with that. It's cleaner when you step with if you're stepping to the right, use your right hand. You're stepping to the left, use your left hand. You see me there stepping to the right with a left hand, because he's throwing a lot of straights and uppercuts, so I want to step inside that and catch him with a punch that will go right across his guard, which is a hook. Because he has a Philly shell, I'm focusing on hooks and straights. I'm stepping back, keeping out of range, jab straights, keep him off balance, using my head movement. He's winging a lot, so I'm letting him punch. He's mixing up quite well. I just think I have a lot more composure on him right now. He's throwing just everything at me. He's pretty much showing me his whole game within a round. And here come the pushes, which is a big thing in OWC. Very effective, but like it's frowned upon. It's one of the things that's frowned upon among a lot of things on OWC, but that's one thing that will get you wins. I don't advise you to do that, but if you've played this game enough, you'll notice that these guys will throw a lot of that. They'll push and straight, and if you're not ready, or if you're against the ropes, that's a major thing. I know he's going for that push, so I'm getting out of there. I'm moving. See me I'm stepping out of the way. I'm trying to get into the middle of the ring. But right now, because I wasn't against the ropes there, you're seeing, I was waiting for him to push me. Because he can push me back so far that I can step his straight. If I was on the ropes, it might be a bit too difficult. But you can still do that. You can step uppercut, step right uppercut, and you'll still get it. He's throwing a lot of different things at me. It's nothing that I can't handle, but he's constantly throwing. That's what I'm noticing. And what he's doing is he's not using a lot of head movement. The only head movement he probably uses is the head movement that accompanies the wing punch, which is by itself can counter a lot of people. It goes right under a lot of punches, like especially hooks. And if it's timed right and at range, you can counter pretty much any punch that is thrown at you. So he's clinching me now, so I'm going at him. Because this is actually the round where he started to adapt. He noticed, he was like, okay, I'm really not winning the fight going forward here, so I'm going to try something different, which is very smart. You know, it's a sign of a decent player. So he's moving backwards, and what I did, I'm comfortable going forward and backwards. So what I did is I didn't let him just, get that little break. I know he's going to be tired later on in the fight. So I'm pressing him, I'm staying in range, and I'm kind of... You'll see a lot of people, if you step into their range, they'll just throw. They'll just throw punches because you're there. It's just like trigger happy opponents, and they'll just throw their punches when you're in range, which I love to do. I just come in and out of range. See a lot of people that are inexperienced. They'll just throw. So he's going for the pushes again here. He's loving that left hook to the body in the straight with the Chavez punch style. It's quite quick, so I have to watch out for that. He's not landing major, but, we're taking it quite slow, We're pot-shotting him a bit. We're landing when we need to land. We're hitting him when he's off balance. I like to hit people when they're about to start their combos. So I like to hit them with a combo. A combo that will land. And there we are, 3-0. It's a great start, but we'll see how it goes now in this round. Not to give anything away, but this is a quite an interesting round, and it's a learning curve too for a lot of people that are watching this. I'll explain as the round goes on. Right now, he's stopped doing the actual wing punch by itself. He started the step wing, and that is a dangerous punch. Although it does take a lot of stamina, it's very dangerous. You have to be so careful with that, You want to throw your right-handed punches rather than left. Because he is stepping to the left, he's going to counter a lot of my left punches. So I'm trying to hit him into where he's going to be stepping. There was a mistake, throwing a power straight at range and he's stepping with the wing. But we move. So we're staying quite close to him now, We're letting him punch himself out, really, I'm pretty comfortable here in this spot right here. My blocking is pretty good up close. So we're letting him go. He's landing a nice punch there. Another clinch. I don't think he's meaning to do that. I think he might be trying to push me and straight me, but... So we're gonna see what he has to do. Left hook. Side step uppercut. There was the push. He's going for a step wing. Another straight lands. He had good combos. I noticed that his record wasn't the best, but he had good combos. He has combos that will beat a lot of players. But there's a difference between knowing combos and applying them. I can show someone all the combos that are effective in the game, but if they don't know when and where to do them, they're just going to be, ineffective. Right, so we're going into the 5th round now. So that's clearly 4-0 to me right now. We're dominating. We're clean fighting. We're doing what we have to do. We're landing our punches. We're abusing that Philly shell that he has. He's coming forward with it, and I'm just, I'm a all-day buffet right here. I'm just taking it as it comes, Landing the punches where I can. Getting a bit too aggressive there, throwing combos. I don't want to throw too many combos and let my stamina go down. Because if he catches me with one of those wing punches, and there we go. He gets a flash knockdown. So in this position right here, I'm saying, okay, I've lost the round. I'm not going to knock him down. I don't want to use a lot of my stamina. I could knock him down with enough pressure and good punches, but I'm deciding, I'm gonna take this round, and I'm gonna. And there I make a mistake. That was a mistake on my part. I think I mispressed the power punch, and I went for a hook uppercut to the body, and a uppercut to the body was a power uppercut. And on the third punch of a combo, my stamina went all the way down because of the power modifier that I put on the uppercut. So, and of course he lands an uppercut to the body counter, which is, he probably has it up because he's stunned me quite clean there. I have my heart up fairly far. You know, you don't need to put your heart stat up a lot. You know, but yeah. So there's a big mistake. You know, I've just taken, you know, a lot of what worked for in the first 4 rounds away. I'm 1 point ahead now, because this round's going to be a 10-7 to him. So we're letting it go now. You know, we're just blocking up. We're not punching too much. You know, we don't want to waste our stamina. We're not going to win the round back. Even if we got a knockdown here, he'd still win the round. So I'm just going to be defensive. Let him do his thing. You know, let him punch. Keep him punching. That's what my goal at all time with spammers. Do not let them get a minute to breathe. Keep them going the whole fight. Right now, he's going back to that outside fighting. He's thinking it's working. Like, it's a lot better than walking forward towards me, let's be honest. You know, you want to box. You want to try to keep your range. And, you know, use your reach advantage. He has a reach advantage on me, and he's sticking right in my face, which is... It's not a great game plan. Like, he does have quite a hook-heavy style, and the wing punch can be landed even with long arms inside. So I suppose he's doing okay with it, but I'm landing combos on him pretty frequently. You know, I have combos there that will land. And if he's walking in, sometimes it depends. See, he's doing a sidestep uppercut there, so I'm a bit wary about that. I was gonna say that the power straight as he's coming in is very hard to block, but he's sidestepping a lot, and he's wing punching as well. One wrong mistake and it's another knockdown, and then that's 3 knockdowns early on in the fight. You know, 5th, 6th round. It's still early days. You know, one more knockdown as the fight goes in the late rounds, and could be dodgy. You know, we're keeping it going. We're keeping him punching. Letting him punch himself out, you know. He's definitely slowed down. We're going to just keep him going. Just reading what he's doing. Bit of head movement there from him. I was quite surprised. With these guys, what I'd advise is... if he's stepping a lot and he's using a lot of wing punches, I'd advise stepping to your left with a hook. If that's because he has the Philly shell. It would depend on the block, but I'm using the left hook here a lot. You know, it's a much harder punch to counter, and also because he's stepping with a right uppercut. If he steps with that right uppercut and I step to my left with a left hook, he'll go over his uppercut if I time it right, and I'll get a counter on his block. It would depend on the block there as well. But because he has a Philly, I'm clean striking with that left hook. Right here, we're going for a bit of aggression here. I think I landed some clean punches early on, and that's a sign where, you know, it's late on in the fight, and I feel like he's hurt here, so I'm letting it go a bit. Getting knocked down early on in the round would be great for me right here. You know, he's blocking up and he's defending quite well. He's stepping and he's using his head movement pretty decently. I'm still landing quite a bit. You know, using a bit of pushing there. You know, you get what you're given. You know, another clinch there. I don't think he's meaning any of these clinches, to be honest. But you know, another step wing punch. He's loving those power uppercuts and left hooks to the body. But they're not really doing a lot for me, like, you know. I'll kind of just eat them. They're good if I'm throwing a lot and you hit me mid combo with one of them. That's perfect. You know, my stamina will go down lovely. But right here, I'm sitting right in his face and just using my block, using my head movement. You know, he's going to the body, so I'm leaning down on the head movement. That's another thing you can do, especially with the cross block. You can actually move your head movement modifier, and you can move yourself down, so you actually block more efficiently if you move your character's head movement down. It's a bit weird, but I suppose it makes sense, because he's going to the body. I can actually lean down and cover a lot more. So there we go. I actually lost the last round, surprisingly. Maybe I just did. I think he got a lot of step counters on me, but because of that 10-7 round, I'm still in a fight with him. If I would have won that round, that would be a 4-point difference. So that would be 5 points. I'd be winning by 5 points right now. I think it would be like 68-63, 7-1 round. So it's the same thing again. I'm keeping my stamina up. He's keeping going with me. I was surprised that he kept going so long with me. But and then we're adding a bit more here and there. I haven't showed him even everything I have, so I'm stepping in with that uppercut and getting out before he can even time that. I don't think at this stage of the fight I've added such an effective tool of stepping in and out with the uppercut that he needs a round or two to actually figure that out. I don't think I do it a lot, but we're keeping moving. That's the main thing. We don't want to sit in the pocket with him on. We land a lovely combo there. Uppercut, left hook, straight. My ultimate favourite combo on the Philly shell. And we lunge in with that flared straight. You can hit people from halfway across the ring with that one. So we knock him down there. So that's what we're in the 8th round now. So that's going to be 3 points now. We're going to be ahead. Because it was 66-65. So he's looking quite tired here now. And his health is going to be low after that knockdown. And he's still coming forward. So right here, his health is probably on all the way up. So we're just blocking. He's not much of a danger to me right now. He's quite tired. As you can see, my health isn't even going down a lot when he's hitting me. He's resorting to a lot of pushing because he knows he's in a hole here. He knows he needs to do something. Another step wing, another push, jab, power straight to the head, and here is where you got to be careful right here. See where I was on the ropes there? See me? I was stepping out because I do not want to be on the ropes with someone that pushes. A good push spammer will get you on the ropes and will push you into oblivion, and it would be very hard for you to get out. And the good ones will even mix up a straight to the body, so when you step to counter it, you'll get hit, and then they'll hit you with another straight, and it's just wraps. So you got to be careful with that. With any pressure spammer like this, you want to literally stay off the ropes, unless you're really comfortable on the ropes and maybe they're not as good as you and there's a bit of a skill gap. But I'd advise to keep yourself from damage and to keep winning rounds. You don't want to be letting him land so much on you. So that's a big thing about push spammers. Do not let them get you on the ropes. I've actually gone southpaw in this round. Southpaw is usually my more aggressive stance, so we're using different combos on him now. So really, I'm throwing the kitchen sink at him right here. The fight is won in my eyes, and I think I was thinking right here. Okay, I'm gonna go for some aggression. I'm gonna go for a knockdown, and I'm gonna hit him with something he hasn't seen before. And it's working okay. We get a lovely stun there. A bit of pressure, just pepper shots. You don't have to keep throwing the same combo over and over again. Just pepper shots. 2 hooks there, 1 step uppercut. 1 straight there, jab straight to the body, and we catch him with a lovely hook, and he goes down on the floor. And right here, this is a defeated man right here on the floor. He knows he's lost. He knows he has no other way to come back. He's seen this southpaw, and he said, "Nah, I'm done." And that's okay. It's good to admit when you're defeated, and he knew that. So right here, we would have been 5 points with 1 round to go. So any smart individual would know that he wasn't coming back. So there we have it. Just a little breakdown for you. Not a few tips here and there. that you can hopefully take from, and that'd be great. I just want to be helping people out, I want to use my knowledge because I've played this game for years and I love it, So I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.